Please read the disclaimer. Welcome, I'm Bio, and today we're playing another Xenia Random. This time around, we are playing this very long titled game, Score! International Baja 1000. Yeah, I don't know. So it's some kind of off-road racing game. Again, this one works quite well, at least when I tested it on the Xenia emulator. So this game was developed by Left Field Productions, published by Activision, and released in October 2008. So we're going to be having a go at it today. Like I said, it's an off-road racing game, so it's probably going to be. We'll do continue without saving. We don't need that. It's fine. And we're going to just probably do some exhibition matches. No music on the title screen, just kind of there. This game is also on other systems. It's on PC, it's on the PlayStation 2, it's on PlayStation 3, and it's on Nintendo Wii. So it was across the board. It was on quite a lot of different systems. It's quite late era PlayStation 2 for it to be on the PlayStation 2, but obviously we only have one of each. I don't know. We'll test around with the dirt bike first. The one thing I do like is which I actually remember from when I tested it, just to make sure it worked. Again, I like how it says next song there. Maybe I think I think it has copyrighted music, and what I did is I turned the copyrighted music off. That's probably what happened when I initially tested it. Just turned the copyrighted music off, which is fair. But I like the little animation of the bike coming in. That's cool. But we'll have a little go on the bike. We'll pick the standard course, standard. We'll leave standard number of points. 7, number of laps 1. Number of laps 1? Is it a really long course or what? I don't know. We'll leave it as it is for now. And we'll just to get an idea, because I can't remember that much. So we'll see. There we go. You thought it froze there, didn't you? So did I when I initially tested it. Okay, so it seems like quite a big course. Graphics wise, it's kind of meh. But then again, you got to realize this came out for the PlayStation 2 as well. It's probably the same developers. I like how everyone else gets a head start and I'm at the back. It's like, okay then. Now this game has got quite a low Metacritic score, in case you're wondering. Oh. Yeah, it's got a very low score. It's got like 29 on Metacritic. It's not the lowest in Yaris levels of low, but still, that's pretty low. God damn it. Oh my word. That is disorientating, the turning. Look at that. Oh god. That turning was fantabuloso. It wasn't good, that turning, was it? Alright. Can't do a wheelie. Not really much I can do. Medium right. Well, don't worry. I'm just going to medium right this way. Oh no. How does it control? About as well as you'd expect, I think, would be the best way to put it. Look at that billboard just go. It's still going. Well, there you go.
Narrow pass ahead.
Narrow pass ahead. If you say so. I don't know. I remember thinking that this game, in terms of courses, was kind of basic. And, yeah. I guess the music would add a little bit to it, but god damn it. Like ATV Fury 4. ATV Off-Road Fury 4 was more exciting than this.
Narrow pass ahead. Caution ahead.
It's all good. Mud slows you down, I think. But, I see the other racers now. But if you want to know, like, how does it control? It's a little bit floaty, I would say, the controls. A little bit floaty. Like, I always see, like, why has it got such a low Metacritic score? And then I play it myself, and I'm like, ain't that bad. Maybe I'm tainted by Phoenix Games racing games. And then everything else in comparison is just mildly better. So, in terms of how bad it is, it just doesn't feel as bad because of that reason. I came second somehow. Maybe that's what it is. It just doesn't feel as bad because, you know, obviously in comparison. Alright, I guess now we'll try ATV. Like, I do like that, where it just kind of comes sliding in and that. That's kind of cool. Alright, we'll now pick... Oh, that's too bad. We only have 2 that we can pick from the looks of things. Again, 1 lap I think's enough, really? Felt long enough, didn't it? Because you have like a little starting area and then... Yeah. Yes, I do notice the name, by the way. And it's not... Doesn't mean what you think it means. I assure you. I assure you. Okay. It's a bit... They're trying to give the riders a little bit of character. Not much, though. I guess. So we're in the ATV. Oh, the ATV's a little... definitely feels... Oh, my word. I am just barreling ahead with this ATV. Yeah, it still feels a little bit floaty. The controls of the ATV.
Easy right. Jump ahead.
It's fine. Didn't get enough speed for the jump, but it's fine. Like I said, it's just it's again a racing game which I just consider to be just kind of there, if I'm honest. I'm guessing this is based off an event. It's got to be an event called the Baja, right? Or the Baja 1000, and that's what it's based off of. Like using that logic, it's just there. It's not really okay. I've played better off-road racing games. Like I said, ATV Off-Road Fury 4 plays better than this. But still, it's not terrible. It's just kind of there, if I'm honest. Don't fall down that gap, I guess. Yeah, I can see there's a cliff there. Can I bump people off? Like people are they're purposely avoiding me. Like the ATV slowed down because it almost hit me. Oh, we have a little bit of slowdown there. Interesting. You see that? Oh, yeah, we have a little bit of slowdown. And there we go, we're back to normal. See, you can notice it, can't you? Like, oh, it's dropped frames there. Didn't really affect it that much, though, did it? Those dropped frames. Now back to normal. By the way, there's no frames counter. It's a thing you've got to like manually put on.
Medium left.
For the emulator. Wow, why does this like corner here feel so familiar? Maybe it's because it feels very familiar for a corner from MotorStorm. See, MotorStorm, off-road racing game that is so much better than this. So much better. If not one of the best off-road racing games. See, that's the thing. You go, oh, did I come first? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Oh, look, I didn't even notice. And look, the riders even get it a little bit muddy as well. Like, I play this, and then I think back to myself, I think Phoenix Games racing games of any kind. There's even a dirt bike racing game that just plays like absolute ass. And then I think, the off-road buggy, or also known as Dirt Track Devils on the PlayStation 2, simple 2000 series game. Yeah, that is equally as bad as a Phoenix Games racing game. So when I play something like this, it just doesn't feel as bad. That's what I'm going to be honest. We'll do one more race, playing with the buggy, just to see what the difference is of the buggy. Obviously, we're going to have to pick the first course again, and just go again on the first course. Oh, we've got 2 people in here. Why? Why is there 2 people in the buggy? Spotman and a... I don't know. The difference between this race and the other race is, with this race, you start at God, kill! It just kills all those people. With this race, you start at the back and you got to get to the front. With the previous race, we all started together, didn't we? And at a start line. Well, there's definitely a lot more speed with the buggy. Oh God, it doesn't control very well on the turning, but maybe it's because... No, the only way to brake... I'm trying to see... Oh,
Caution ahead.
interesting.
Medium right.
Oh my word, that was a drift and a half. Oh, I didn't even realize, but I have boost.
Jump ahead.
Oh, here we go! Woo!
Caution ahead.
Didn't even realize I had boost. I won that previous race with no boost, by the way. This one feels like the hardest to control. It feels kind of... Like, this one, on the other hand, doesn't feel floaty, it feels stiff. The buggy, it feels much stiffer, as the other two feel quite floaty. This one is extremely stiff.
Easy right. Caution
Definitely is a
ahead.
sense of speed here, though, isn't there?
Hill.
At least there's that. This feels like a
Caution
poorly... Oh God, we've spun out there a bit. Boost stuff again. Like a poorly constructed motorstorm.
Jump ahead.
Get out of my way, boy!
Medium
Are
left.
we over boosted? There we go. So you got to be careful with the boost. The boost can spin you out of control if you're not careful. Best not to use it on corners, I think.
Caution ahead.
And there we go. Just like in the previous race, on the same track, we came second. We might as well have the replay go, I guess, while while I give my 2 cents. So, the dirt bike and the ATV control very floaty, whereas, as you can see, the buggy is very tight in terms of how it controls. You got to be very pinpoint accurate with the turning and the braking. But it's a racing, just like with Real Steel, kind of just being a fighting game that's just kind of there. This is the same. It's not necessarily a bad racing game. It just feels like it's kind of there. Like, I feel it's a bit of a discredit giving it 29 Metacritic. Like I said, there's better racing games out there, but it's by far not the worst. Like, seriously, play some Phoenix Games racing games. They're fucking terrible. Even some of the fucking Simple 2000 ones are fucking terrible, if I'm honest. This just kind of feels just not even mediocre, just extremely mediocre. So it's not the worst racing game I've played, but it's not the best, and it's not even like it's like middle ground. Like, once you got used to the controls, I think it'd be okay. Anyway, we'll call it there for the Baja 1000, Score International Baja 1000. I've been Bio. Thanks for watching. This has been, as you can see, very playable. There was one little frame dip here on the second course, but besides that, it plays very, very well on the Xenia emulator. See you later.